Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, Edge and Beth Phoenix. There are so many couples that you know of if you've been following WWE. However, there are quite a few wrestlers that you might not know have dated each other during their WWE tenure. I'm Jeremy, and here are 5 real-life WWE couples you might not remember. Number 5, Lita and CM Punk. CM Punk recently returned to pro wrestling as part of AEW, and his wife AJ Lee has also been able to resurface as part of Women of Wrestling. The couple married back in 2014 ahead of Lee's retirement from wrestling after starting the relationship a few years prior to that. Their relationship has also had a wrestling significance as Punk reportedly got fired from WWE on his wedding day. Whilst Punk was a part of WWE, he was allegedly linked to many former female talents, namely Beth Phoenix, Kelly Kelly, and WWE Hall of Famer Lita. Lita and Punk dated for several years on 2 separate occasions. The couple first began dating in 2009 and then again in 2013. Lita and Punk were spotted together at several public events as a couple before they went their separate ways sometime in 2013. It is unclear when the couple broke up, since it was revealed that Punk was dating Lee in October by legendary Mexican wrestler Conan. Number 4, Layla and Cody Rhodes. Former WWE Superstar and AEW EVP, Cody Rhodes has made quite the career for himself over the past few years. The former AEW TNT champion and his wife Brandy have also been recently handling their reality TV show called Rhodes to the Top, which shows just how far the couple has come. Whilst Brandy and Cody have been somewhat of a power couple in AEW over recent years, the former ring announcer wasn't the only woman he was linked to during his days in WWE. Before Rhodes moved on to a relationship with the woman that later became his wife, the former WWE Intercontinental Champion also dated former Diva Search winner Layla. The couple only dated for around 2 years, from 2009 to 2011, when Rhodes started a relationship with Brandy Reed, before the couple married in 2013. Layla herself has since moved on to marry fellow wrestler and former NXT superstar Ricky Ortiz. Number 3, Zack Ryder and Emma. Zack Ryder, also popular as Matt Cardona, was part of WWE for more than a decade before his release in April of 2020. Ryder and his fiancée Chelsea Green have both recently released from WWE and are currently enjoying their tenure as part of Impact Wrestling's roster. Green and Ryder have been together since January of 2017, when it was revealed that Ryder and his former girlfriend Emma had gone their separate ways. Emma and Ryder first revealed they were together in 2015 and became one of many couples on WWE's roster at the time. They were very public about their relationship and often saw glimpses of that on their social media accounts. Unfortunately, the split came sometime back in 2016. What is interesting enough, Emma, under the name of Tennille Dashwood, Matt Cardona, and Chelsea Green, are all currently signed to Impact Wrestling and were briefly involved in a storyline together. Number 2, Batista and Rosa Mendes. Former WWE superstars Batista and Rosa Mendes have been linked to several fellow wrestlers throughout their careers, but WWE fans may forget that they once dated each other as well. The Animal admitted in his autobiography that he cheated on his wife Angie, and both Kelly Kelly and Melina were names that came out earlier in his career. The former WWE champion also noted that he was once in a relationship with fellow WWE superstar Rosa Mendes, even though the couple only saw each other for a few months. Mendes began dating Bobby Sherbinsky in 2015, and the couple went on to welcome their daughter before she officially walked away from the pro wrestling business. She now owns her business called Totally Fit Mama. On the other hand, Batista is now a Hall of Fame class athlete and globally recognized movie star. Can sometimes become invisible. Number 1, John Cena and Victoria. This is a story that dates back almost 2 decades ago. John Cena was most famously linked to Nikki Bella whilst working in WWE, but the former WWE champion has had several relationships with other WWE stars. Cena was interestingly linked to former WWE superstar Victoria back in 2002, and this was confirmed by Lisa Marie Varon as part of an interview by the Wrestling Observer. The former WWE Women's Champion noted that she was actually separated from her husband a number of times, and during one of those incidents, she dated the 16-time world champion. She added that it was common knowledge that John and I dated. John Cena went on to have an incredibly successful WWE run and would marry Shea Shahrazadeh last year. His former fiancée Nikki Bella has moved on to a relationship with Artem Chigvintsev.